Hi guys, welcome to my latest installment of what my dolls are wearing, and I thought I would also show you guys a little bit about how I set them up for a photo shoot, just in case you're looking for that kind of info. So my dolls are dressed very uncharacteristically this time. I actually don't change my dolls up as often. I know I just came to you guys with my last what my dolls are wearing just last week. But I did get a box of clothes in the mail. I bought a lot of pull-up clothes on eBay, and it included a lot of really fun items that I was excited to be able to put on my dolls, so I went ahead and did that. And I have Allie in particular is dressed very wildly for Allie's standards anyways, very much outside of her comfort zone, but I think she's having fun with that look. Anyhow, I'm going to show you guys what each of the dolls have, and then I'm going to show you guys how I have this space set up in my craft room for taking pictures of my dolls. I'm going to start with Allie. Allie is wearing a very fun outfit. It's almost entirely from new items that I got on a box buy that I got from eBay. It's basically a box of miscellaneous random pull-up clothes. It included some stock items that were made by Groove, just from various random pull-up dolls. I don't even recognize most of it. And there were a couple of Sugar Mag things in there and a couple of homemade things and stuff I didn't recognize from anywhere. So I have, so I can't even tell you where most of this stuff is from. But this is a Glitzy Bloom, and this is something that I used to make and sell with a friend of mine. And so this is a flower in her hair. I have a whole bunch of these in my back room, so I've been pulling them out to put in my doll's hair because they're really cute. So she's wearing a Glitzy Bloom in her hair, and then she also has a necklace that is made out of some scrapbooking supplies. This is, I think this might be a Tim Holtz charm, or I can't remember the brand of this charm, but it's a charm that you buy like for embellishing and putting like little extra things on scrapbooks. And then this is also from the scrapbooking supply section, and it's just kind of a necklace. It hangs better when I'm not trying to have her horizontal to show you guys, but so that's her necklace. And then she has this scarf that came in the box that I bought from eBay, and it's really fluffy. It's super soft, and it has neon pink, neon yellow, and neon green and orange and all kinds of colors inside of it with like fluffy black strands. It's really soft and really pretty. And then she's wearing what I suspect is a Barbie dress. This came in the box as well, and what I did was I put it on her, and it was looking a little boring, so pardon me for the cough. So it was looking a little boring. You can see how long it is, how it fit her. So I added this skirt that came in the box. I think it's a pull-up skirt. Yeah, it says pull up on it. Yeah, so it's a pull-up skirt. I just added a little safety pin to make it look a little grungy. And because when I pulled, I didn't want the pink of her dress to hang out underneath. And so when I pulled the skirt down on her hips, you could see like the place where the dress turns into a skirt was showing. And so I just wrapped, this is a Barbie scarf from my daughter's Barbie supplies, and I just wrapped it around, and I tucked one end under because it looked funny with two ends sticking out. So I just left one out and tucked the other one inside of the skirt, and that becomes like a little belt, and the Barbie dress becomes really just a little top. So that's what it looks like. And she has little hand warmers that came in the box. I don't know if these are from a pull-up outfit or if they're homemade or what, but they're really cute. And she is carrying this little bag. Again, I don't know if it's pull-up stock. I don't think it's pull-up stock because it doesn't have a tag in it. But not all, my other bag that I bought that came with Tokidoki doesn't have a pull-up label in it. So maybe it is, but this is what it looks like. If you guys recognize any of these pieces, let me know, because I'd love to know where they're from. Oh, Oops, her necklace keeps flipping around on me. And then she has, these are socks. I just have them slouched down. They do cover her whole foot. They're not leg warmers. And then these boots, I suspect these are Liv boots. Liv doll? They don't have anything written on, oh, they do, hang on. What does it say? Oh no, these are pull-up boots, because it says Cheon Sang, whatever. I can't pronounce their name, but these are pull-up boots. I don't know what doll they come from, but they are Groove. So that is Allie, and she doesn't usually wear outfits this fun, so I think she's having a good time rocking this outfit. So there she is. I'm gonna work my way across. So this is Luna, and she is still waiting for her new wig. The reason it hasn't come yet is because I haven't ordered it yet, because I can't figure out what I'm going to do with her hair. The only thing I know is that this hair is going. It's going, guys. I cannot stand this hair. It is so plasticky and awful. It gets matted, and it actually has, like, it's sharp. I mean, not sharp like it'll cut you, but it actually picks things, like her skirt that she came with, that was a really soft satin. It's all picked from her hair going like this. Basically, her hair goes like that, and it ruins the satin on her skirt. So this wig is terrible. I have changed her eye chips, and she has an Obitsu body, and I put her Tokidoki tattoos on her in a couple different places, even on her soft body Obitsu, which they don't really stick all that well to. I just really wanted them. So she is holding on to her Tokidoki Stellino. I think it's called Stellino, this little guy. And he does not come with her. He's not pull-up. He's made by Tokidoki, I think. I don't know if you can buy them through the Tokidoki website or where, but I know I got mine on eBay. I went through a phase where I was collecting vinyl things, including Disney Vinylmation and just little things that I thought was cute, and this is one of the things that I thought was cute, and it happens to be the exact same unicorn that is on her stock shirt, her t-shirt, which she's not wearing right now. So she's wearing entirely stuff from the box that I got. So she has these cute boots that are lace up, and they look like, I don't know, they're very well made. I don't know where they come from, but they're really cute. They have cute little eyelets. And then these are socks that barely fit over her Obitsu calves, but I shoved them up anyways. And it's like a layer of white with a black fishnet over it, and then this black ruffle. So they're really cute. And then this really awesome plaid skirt. I just love plaid skirts. Plaid mini skirts are awesome. I wish I could wear them myself, so I can't, so I'm putting them on my doll. She has this really cool, I love, love, love this blouse. This I would wear for myself if I could find it. And it has like a really cute ruffle, and it doesn't have a tag, so it might be homemade, or it might be from like a little Etsy shop or something. It has short sleeves and short ruffle sleeves. And it's just really, really cute. Cute little buttons, really nice attention to detail. Whoever made this did a really good job. It's made out of like a stiff cotton. And then she's wearing a little hoodie that is pull up. It has H Naoto on it. So I don't know, maybe it was a collaboration. I don't know what doll this is from, but it's super cute. It has like a ruffle. I suspect it might even be from a doll because it's not long. Oh no, it does fit her. It has a hood, even though it's too small of a hood to put up. It does have a hood. Her hair is everywhere, as you can see. Her hair's awful. She's wearing her stock bracelet, and that's what Luna's wearing. Put her back kind of together. And then Nikki has a new wig. Look at this. If anybody follows me on Flickr, you will already know this because I posted pictures of her beautiful new wig. She has fallen on the floor a couple of times because I had a problem with my photography area. It's fixed now, she won't be falling anymore, but I had a real dolls falling into the corner problem that I had to address yesterday. So it's addressed now and it won't be happening anymore. But her hair is really silky and smooth and soft. It feels a lot like real hair. A lot. Like it's definitely, it's not real hair, but it feels very smooth and soft. And I'm trying not to handle it too much because it's a little bit frizzy, and that's just from it falling on the floor. It was not frizzy until she fell on the floor. But I think I just have to kind of wet it and let it kind of settle down a little bit. It does have shorter layers kind of around here in the front-ish. And it has these two braids that meet in the back, and just like a clear elastic, and the clear elastic does attach to some of her other hair so that this won't kind of flop around or anything. And so I think Nikki looks amazing with this wig. I think this wig was, this was something that was just in my back room sitting around. I had bought it for another non-pull-up doll, and I think it's perfect with her golden eyes. It just matches. It's not exactly the same color, like her original wig was the exact same color, but I think that the golden in her hair really brings out the golden in her eyes, I think anyways. For now, I'm leaving it really long. It's actually longer than she is tall, but for now I'm just gonna leave it, but I'm sure it will become a headache when I take my first elaborate photo shoot. It's fine for the photo studio here, but it's not great, I'm sure, if I were to take her outside or something. She is wearing a dress from the box I got on eBay, and it looks like it's a handmade felt dress. It might be from eBay or something, but it doesn't have a tag. Or I mean from Etsy. And then these little leggings also came in the box. So I just put them on because they were the same color. So she is loving being in modern clothes. And I'm loving her in modern clothes. And now Suzette, who has a wig from the same eBay vendor as Nikki, but her wig is much less natural looking because it's orange. Like not a natural human orange, but actually like neon orange. So Suzette is wearing a sweater from Carrot Atelier, which I reviewed this sweater last week. So hi guys. And she's wearing Barbie jeans. And these shoes are Live Doll, and these are Live Doll shoes too, I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure. I know that these are Live Doll sneakers because I bought them. And I don't know who these loafers are by, but they are really cute. They have like what looks like a Nike swoosh on it, but it's not. And they're like the same rubbery, plasticky material. And I don't have her shoes, her feet fully pushed into them. I just, maybe they fit, maybe they don't, but I'm not pushing it. So, oh, and this dress has like the cutest little details. It has like little ribbing and cute little buttons. It's really adorable. So that's what my pull-ups are wearing. I do have a fifth doll, but it is Bloody Red Hood, and she is wearing her, oh, I cut off the heads of all my dolls. Hang on, that's not very nice. There they are. Bloody Red Hood is still in her stock outfit because I love her stock outfit too much to take it off. So I'm going to show you guys very quickly my photo studio area now that all the dolls are out of it, so you can see how I set up to take photos inside. So this is my setup. I'll just show you it from afar. So I have a curtain rod on the wall, and I hang fabric from binder clips. That's those 4 things along the top. And I have 2 clamp-on lights. These are lamps that you can buy just I got them at Kent, which is the Canadian version of like a big box hardware store, or building supply store, so it's like Home Depot. And they come with the option to use a base or to clamp onto something, and so I just have them both clamped on. So I have this light is clamped on right there, and it comes up like that, and I can position it whatever way I want. And this is kind of like my upper lighting, and then this one is clamped on right here, and it kind of goes down, and then I can position this whatever way I want, and it's kind of like my upward lighting from below. And so I didn't buy this fabric for this reason. I had this fabric on hand and just decided, like, I've got a whole bunch of fabric over here. Oh God, I gotta clean that up. So some of that will be nice for making clothing with, and some of it won't. And so if it doesn't make nice clothing and might make a nice background, I'm going to use it over here as a potential background. And so what I do is I just kind of like, I hang it, and this one I didn't really take the time to make sure I hung it nicely, but it doesn't usually have those puckers in it. It usually just hangs completely straight. And then I'll just move this table. And then I just use scrapbook paper to make a floor. Oops. And this I don't even really need, but I just, I wanted the dolls to have something kind of solid to sit on or to stand on, because I was standing them and I just wanted to increase my chances of having them actually stand. So I just put that there like that. And that is my, how I do a setup. And you'll see I've got actually 2 layers of fabric here. So I just didn't want to have to worry about how I was going to store this blue one. So when I put on the black one, I just covered over it. So that's how I do it, and it takes very little space. So this space here that is my main photography area, and I'll talk about that tiny little bit in a minute because I just added that yesterday. So what I've been doing up until yesterday is just using this space from here to here, which is only 23 inches wide, and it is 30 inches deep, but that's just because that's how deep my table is. Like this is a 17-foot table. And it has all my scrapbooking stuff, and I had a bit of extra space here, so I just leave this out so I don't put any of this stuff away. This just stays out all the time. And so using a space as small as 23 inches by probably even like 24 inches would be plenty, because I never use this section right here. It's only just over there that I use, is all that you need to have a really nice doll photography studio. And I forgot to measure how high that is, but it's, I'll get my tape. Okay, so the curtain rod is hung at 25 inches, and so it's 25 high, 30 deep, but it's way deeper than it needs to be, and 23 inches wide. And that's the space that I use. And when I'm taking pictures of 1, 2, or even 3 dolls, that is plenty of space. With 4 dolls, it's a bit of crowded, unless if I've got like dolls in front of dolls, or some are on the floor and some are standing, kind of like that sort of thing. There's still, so it's fine for 1, 2, or 3 dolls wide, and then if you can put your other dolls in the front, that's fine. But if you want like a bigger scene with space between your dolls, or you want to kind of put some furniture in there and that sort of thing, then you might need a bigger space than that. But this is all that I've been using for all of the photos that are on my Flickr that are indoor photo shoots as of today, which is January 19th. The problem that I was running into is that, as you can see, this table ends here. And I was setting up dolls, and sometimes when a doll is standing there and it topples, because it's top heavy, its head is the heaviest part, when it topples, it really topples, and it went right down, and I kept on having to pick dolls up off my floor, and it's really kind of like there's cat hair, and it doesn't always, like when I'm cleaning, I don't always clean like the very, very back cupboard corner underneath of everything. So that place was not a good place for my dolls to be falling. So what I did, and also I thought it would be nice if I could use that corner for part of like a diorama or something, or just like a photo shoot or something. So what I did was I just put a whole bunch of boxes. And like I had to pull this out to do this, but I layered like 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and then a Tupperware, like a Sterlite container that's upside down, like just a drawer from one of these units. And then I still had a bit of space between where this shelf was and where that last, and I didn't have like the right sizes of boxes to bring it exactly flush. So I just took some of these are like 14 by 14 inch shelves, and they come from these units right here. So these shelves come out, and you'll see that in some of my storage, like right there, I'm not using the shelves. So I have a whole bunch of extra shelves from a variety of these cubes that I'm not using the shelves from. They're all in my back closet, which is behind that curtain. So I just pulled out some, and I didn't want to cut them, so I just layered them so that they're sort of running underneath like that. And then I just took a bunch of other miscellaneous pieces to try to bring, those are other shelves and drawers and stuff that I never put together, because sometimes I use my cubes creatively, like it might come with drawers, but I just use it as a plain cube without drawers. So I've got a whole bunch of these pieces of like melamine type stuff in my back room. So I just layered a bunch of them to bring it up flush with that, which increases my surface to there now. And really, I mean, when I lay a piece of scrapbook paper right here, it brings it right, I mean, I can't stand a doll there, but I'm sure I could think of something to slide under there if I wanted to stand a doll right in the corner, but it really increases, and I use some of that paper on scrapbooking. So it's missing a little bit, but I can, you know, I can get another piece of that paper or whatever to just kind of like extend my floor all the way over. So now I've got no more dolls falling down, and I have a bigger surface. So if I had wider fabric, which I don't because I buy all my fabric from a quilting company online and it only comes in this width, but I could probably buy double widths or something. I don't know if I'd buy twice as much if it ends up coming twice as long or if it comes twice as wide. I guess I have to look into that because I don't know much about fabric and buying fabric and stuff. So anyhow, that's my setup for taking photos. I hope that you guys found it helpful, and what I really wanted to demonstrate is just that, like, I'm not an awesome photographer or anything, but I do have fun taking photos, and I don't take up very much space when I do it. Like, I just leave this out, but if you didn't want to leave it out, you could put it all away and use this surface for something else when you're not taking doll photos. And I mean, if you don't have a dedicated space that's 23 inches wide, that's okay too, because you could just like drape some fabric on like, even you could go into your bathroom and drape some fabric over your towel bar or something and have it kind of like go down so that it goes onto the floor, and use that as your background. You could drape fabric over your bed so it kind of goes down your bed and then along your bedroom floor. You can do anywhere you can drape some fabric, so it doesn't have to be really fancy or even dedicated for you to take really nice pictures of your dolls. The key thing is that you need lights though, and these are just regular lights. They're nothing fancy. I have a fancy light over there that's more expensive, but you don't need something like that for this. All you need these are 2 regular bulbs and regular lights that you just buy at the building supply store. And what I still need to do is I need to get a cover, like see how this one has a piece of fabric covering the bulbs, and what it does is it just softens the light a little bit. So these really shine harsh light on the dolls. But so far it hasn't been a big problem, I guess. I do plan to buy little pieces of fabric to do that with. I just haven't done it yet. So that's my area. Thanks for watching.